Good. Wait, why did I just say that? Anyway, welcome guys to the fourth episode of the Immortals podcast. It's your boy, Michael, and yeah, the best fraud you ever get to know. Yes, Philip. Um, I was thinking about this like during the day. If we were like to choose like titles like between me and you, who is a fraud and who is a lover?
You'll be the fraud.
Why am
I'll be
I?
the rapper.
Why am I the fraud?
Why not? What else would you be? What else could you achieve? Oh my goodness.
How am I
This
the?
guy's a serial grade. This guy's a serial grade fraud.
How am
Have
I?
you watched Love Horizon season 2
Well, you haven't seen Madam
or
Web.
season
You,
3?
you you haven't seen one of like we've been talking
I'm
about.
not see no. There's a difference between what you're asking me and what I'm asking you. That's my very man. I asked you, have you seen Love Horizon season 3? Have you seen The Witch Part 2? Do you see the difference in
Bro,
shows?
bro,
Yeah?
we've been talking
Okay.
about
I don't need to
DC.
explain
We've been
much.
we've been talking about DC Comics our entire friendship, and throughout the whole time
You,
you hadn't watched Batman the animated series. You hadn't
and you
watched
spent
Justice League
months trying to put
Unlimited.
me on something you hadn't even
You
finished watching.
you
How do
what
I overtake you?
what
Or like, why have you let yourself be
season
overtaken?
season three hadn't come out when I told you to watch Log
Witch Part
Horizon.
2. The Witch Part 2.
Yeah,
Have you
I
seen
told you
it?
to watch part one.
It's
I
been
didn't tell you
four
to watch
years.
part two. I told you to watch part
Look at
one.
this guy,
Part
bruv.
part one was
How do you
peak.
how do you
Part,
how do you spend months telling me to watch something? I go on to watch it only to find out that you've not caught up. I'm like, yo, go and watch this thing you've been hyping to me. And you're
yes,
just like,
because part one was peak. I told you to
four
watch part
years.
one, and it was peak.
4 years later, you're a fraud. You're a fraud. This is why you're a fraud. This is why you're a fraud. As for me, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If I told you to watch something and I hadn't watched, you wouldn't know unless I told you that I hadn't watched it. That's why I'm a lapper.
the most the, no,
You're a special grade fraud.
the most annoying part is like talking to you about like Madam Weapon, Wonder Woman 1984 during the podcast, and I'm like, which one is better? Like you haven't seen it. If I was sitting by you, I'd
But I
have
can tell you which one is better.
no,
I
no
know,
one
I know
cares.
the, I
No
can
one
tell you which one
cares.
is better.
No, I guess because like Madam Web you can estimate, but like if you haven't seen Wonder Woman 1984, you literally cannot like comprehend
I've
how
actually seen
bad it
like half of
was.
it. I've seen like half of it. I said that.
You
Or
do.
did I not say in the podcast? Yeah, I did.
No,
I've seen like half of it.
you didn't say it in the podcast, but yeah, you are a fraud and a lapper. Yeah, you're both at the same time.
Right. Look at you.
Anyway, yeah, so it's your boy, it's your boy Michael, Michael and Philip. Welcome to episode 4 of the Immortal Podcast. Um, today our main topic is going to be about Xmen 97 episode 4. I wanted to like record this episode that day, but like me and Philip had like stuff to do, and it was just like, and the most annoying part is because like anytime something we see something hype, we like call each other and like talk to each other about it. But like because we know we have to like record it at the podcast, I can't call him like privately and talk about how hype the episode is or how not hype it was because we don't know each other's like listen thoughts on it. And he also kind of like talked to you about it. So it was like 3 days. I'm like, I don't talk about this, but like we have to hold it in. So yeah, so the main topic is going to be Xmen 97 episode 4, and since I've already seen because I put a shot up for you guys yesterday about me seeing Moana. So um we are also going to talk about Moana if we have enough time because Philip has seen the animation, but he hasn't seen the live action. I've seen the live action, but I haven't seen the animation. So
Mm.
if we have enough time, then we'll talk about it. Um, I think the update section. Yeah. So yo Philip, you have anything? What? Yo Lapa, you have anything? You need to any good stuff you've been put on this last 3 days.
First of all, I don't know why you referenced me as Lapa. Second of all, anything new? Did I start? I think I probably did. I dropped something in between. Uh, no, I don't think I did actually. No. Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't pick up anything worth. talking about in this podcast. It's just been, continuing the numerous stuff I've mentioned in the last two podcasts. Because they got like hundreds of chapters. I have to like catch up on that.
Hmm.
Uh, Outside of that, obviously seen the Xmen97 update and put on anything. I guess. Do you guys know of RDC? Perhaps if you don't, let me put you on. Yeah, I've been watching RDC here and there. They got DreamCon going on right now.
When
Definitely
is when
looking
is Dream
hype. They got
when is DreamCon?
from today to so like Friday to Sunday, I believe.
Where is
Like
it
a weekend
where is it
thing.
happening at?
Somewhere in Texas. I think Houston. Yeah,
Oof,
Houston,
Texas.
Texas. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, and they've got the Noah Laos in like a panel. You know him, Michael. You probably don't. So you're Lapa like life. Let me not call you
Wait, who
Lapa.
did you
You're
just
fraud.
who did you just mention?
Noah Laos,
Who is that?
the fastest man in the world.
Who is that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. Yeah. Definitely you would know. He's an athlete. He's a track. He's a runner. He's a track star. Yeah.
But
You probably
what was he doing at DreamCon?
you would have you would have known him from the last controversy. He's one. Okay. Do you know like Israel Adesanya, that UFC fighter guy?
I have no
He
idea
likes
who that
animes.
is.
Whenever. Wow, that's you're actually a fraud. How can you call yourself an anime? At this point, it's not even about like in sport. They just because I knew I've known about it for like 8 years now,
What
brother.
what
He
does
was just
what
see.
does
There's just
me knowing him have like? What does that have to do with it? Like, I don't care if he likes anime. Like, why would I care if he likes anime?
yeah, but he was popular in the community because he liked anime. That's what I meant. How are
In,
you in the community saying you don't know something that's popular in the community? You're a
in
fraud.
in which
Same for Noah
community
Laos.
you
Yeah,
literally
anime
know
community. Are you?
I'm not on social media like that. Like,
You mean you're not in the community? You're just not tapped in. You're a fraud.
why would I
There's no
why would I have to be
waste to
in the
your
community
talk. This
if I can just like watch the stuff I was like
Oh,
eh,
look at me, guys. I just consume. I don't really mix in with the rest of the crowd.
of course
Shut up.
I stand up above all you scum. I'm beyond
Uh-huh.
I'm beyond omega level anime watchers. I'm in my own tier.
Bro, you've probably seen his face before. I just didn't know his name. Tescon.
Okay, buddy. What's his name again? What's his name? Let me see if I can Google it.
Israel Adesanya.
Israel this and yeah. I have no idea who this nigga is, bro. Yeah, I have no idea who this is.
If you type his name and add like anime behind it, you just see all sort of clips.
Hmm, interesting. Yeah, I have no idea who this is. Even if I've seen like a video, I probably like don't remember. I have no idea who this is.
Well, it's a good thing my message was not for you. It was for everyone else in the world who has taste. Yeah, I was just talking about how they managed to get new allows on like a uh, talk forum, whatever you call it, in DreamCon. Yeah, that's life. That's life, bro.
I wonder if I was thinking about whether I would have gone, but I don't think even if I knew sooner, I don't think I would have gone because I'd have to fly all the way and get tickets. It's not that deep to me. I mean,
Yeah, what are you gonna do, bro?
all I do is watch
Walk
RDC's
around.
content. Like, I don't need to like, I don't need to go to DreamCon. But it is
I know
exciting though.
it's like a convention, but even if it wasn't artist, like, what are you going to do? Cosplay? No. Go join one of the events? No. I think you're just gonna like get in some steps, walk around, and then just leave.
That's the
Yeah,
whole
I don't know,
point.
man.
I mean, haven't you been to
Yeah,
like,
no.
haven't you been?
That's the whole point for you. not for
Yeah,
other people. Other people are gonna, and other people are gonna they're gonna get their money's worth. They're gonna go around, you know, put steps in, like attend all the events, participate in all the events if they can. I think you're just gonna like window
if you
shop,
are going
walk around
to,
the event, just
that
leave.
makes no sense. If you are going to attend the event, that doesn't mean you have to participate in the event.
Shit, you're paying like $100 or something. You have to, bro.
That's
I'm
why I'm
ready.
not going to pay $100 to go.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get your money's worth. That's what I said. It's not worth it. Don't go. That's what I said. Yeah, you've confirmed what I said.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're welcome. Say
For
thank you.
what?
Say, say thank you.
Anyway, DreamCon. So is DreamCon the only thing? Yeah, we are going to talk about. Okay, we are back. Philip, you are talking about your updates. You are talking about DreamCon. Anything else?
Yeah. Yeah. Apart from that, yeah, that's about it, I believe.
Hmm. I see. For me, I don't really have any updates. The only thing is, I saw Moana and Evil Dead yesterday. Um, the I already put up a short like review on YouTube about like my quick thoughts. It was like a 3 minute short about like my quick thoughts about the Moana live action. I didn't do one for Evil Dead because Evil Dead wasn't bad, but like it was like slightly. It was like it was mid. It was like a solid five. It was okay. It was mid. It was fine. So I didn't put up a quick thoughts or review. So I saw Evil Dead. It was fine. And today I was scrolling through like Reddit, and then someone posted like a video, sorry, a picture of like Jinwoo, like from Solo Leveling, and he posted another picture, and I was like, oh, he posted two pictures of Jinwoo, bro. It wasn't.
Yeah.
One picture is of Jinwoo, and another picture is of like this like other like Chinese new webtoon called like After Rebirth. I use Mirror Reversal for Vengeance. I haven't read a webtoon, but I've seen pictures, and it's a rip off of Solo Leveling, like down to the smallest art. Like they even use the purple eye color. Bro, I've never seen
That's
plagiarism.
crazy.
I've never seen plagiarism this bad before. Like if they post
That's
like
crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. Like
Let's look it up.
you've looked it up.
Jewu. Yo, Jewu, what you doing, bro?
Bro, it's crazy. Like I see the pictures. I'm like, bro, this is just Solo Leveling revamped. Bro. Uh, like China has no shame, Charlie. That's crazy. Like that's crazy. Yeah,
It looks like a Korean. Oh, well.
it's nice Chinese. I'm pretty sure his name is Louis Zhang or something. I don't something like that. But yeah, it's Chinese. But yeah, so I just wanted to like talk about it mention it in the update section. I haven't read it, but like it was just funny like seeing it. um, so yeah, I think next week I'm going to see the Odyssey. Wait,
Oh,
when was the Odyssey supposed to come out?
July.
Yeah, but was it the 10th or I hope I haven't. Oh, it was the 16th. Okay, I didn't miss opening weekend. Okay. Next week I'm seeing the Odyssey. Next 2 weeks I'm seeing No Way Home. So that's it. I haven't started watching Dark yet, or like I haven't continued any TV show I spoke about like the last two episodes. I'm yet to continue them. I haven't been busy, but like I've been reading more than watching anything. So yeah, that's it for the update section. and we are diving straight into X-Men 97. So, first, Philip, the first thing we're going to do is rate X-Men 97, but I don't want us to do like how we did it in the previous episodes. So I said a rating and you said it. Otherwise, I feel like it might influence our thoughts.
Mm,
So I'm going to like count to three. Then after three, we mention our rating out of 10. So you ready?
okay.
Okay, one, two, three. 12 out of 10.
9.
You are
Mm.
high. You are high. That the episode was beyond peak. Do you want to go first or I should go first?
Test now, bro.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. So I paused the recording because we had to do something, but I'm back again. Anyway, yeah. I was raging about the fact that what's his name? Philip
Name
gave
is Philip.
gave it 9 out of 10, which is crazy because this episode was a 12 out of 10 at least. At least was a 12 out of 10. This episode was peak. This was peak fiction. This was absolute cinema. Absolute bro. No,
No,
it's
you
just
probably like it so much because of the death. Yeah,
it's
I
not
just realized.
it's not just that you don't you have to understand Magneto. You have to understand. See,
No,
every
no, no. Let's get
every
back on track. You're gonna ask me. You're gonna ask me first. But why give it a 9, bro? Why did I give it a 9? I wonder myself. All I know is I would have even given it a 9.5. I think the only thing keeping me from giving like a perfect score, I felt why. I actually don't know why. I don't remember because it's been like 2 days, but at the point, like at the moment, I gave it a 9 in my head because I felt there was something that wasn't completed in the episode. I would have given it a 10 immediately. And
how
right now,
how
I
can you
can't remember
forget
what it was.
how can you forget the critique of the episode? That makes no sense.
I remember the rating.
That means the
I
critique
looked over
wasn't
the
no no
critique.
no no. See, that means the critique wasn't important enough for you to give it a 9. That means it's a 10 out of 10.
Mm,
That means it's a
mm.
11 out of 10, bro. Oh,
He's clocking my shit.
bro, you just
I think I know part of it. No.
bro, yeah, you're just hating, bro. I'm telling you, you're just
I,
hating right now, bro.
and then I can't remember why.
Because there's no
Why,
reason.
what was the
Just
critique?
there's no reason. There's no critique.
There was a valid critique, though. I feel like there was.
Nah, bro, yeah, you're just a hater. That's all. You literally watch the episode and you're like, you know what? I just want to hate. That's literally the only reason.
Hmm. Did it have something to do with Kang? Maybe.
Ken was barely in the
Yes, yes, it
episode.
might. That's bad. He's been built up for like 3 episodes now, 2 episodes.
How is that
Bro
bad?
just did.
It's the title of the episode is literally Rise of Apocalypse.
We could have had more Kang involvement instead of his name just being thrown around. Bro did one impactful thing the entire 2 episodes.
Because
One.
it's not
That
about
was
him. Kang was the only
yeah.
reason Kang was in the episode is because he was traumatized during that era.
I guess. Yeah. I'm nitpicking, bro. I'm not lie.
Yeah, an A1 hater. That's what you are. Bro.
I feel like there was something, but I can't remember what it is. For the life of me, I can't remember what it is.
Oh, Magneto. Magneto. Oh.
Let me get on my actual thoughts. Forget critiques. Let me talk about why I love the episode. As I said, I almost gave it a perfect score. I wasn't thinking 12. I didn't think we were doing that. I was just thinking also outside of perfection. Like 10 is perfection. So
It was
yeah.
beyond perfection. That was it was. See. I was watching the episode, and when it ended, I was like, I'm alone in my room. I threw out my house. I was like, absolute cinema. This was absolute cinema.
I don't know why though. I can't remember why. Anyway, that that episode was peak. That
Yes.
episode from first of all, like I have to get into certain characters, right? If I get into everything else. Lovely hating I saw in this episode. Superb. Had me happy. Bishop, that guy put out he saw up because immediately he was seasoned. He was like, I'm gonna trust this. Oh, I was like, why does he hate it so much? I remember, oh, right, it's from the future where Apocalypse has like destroyed his future. Like, oh, that kind of makes sense. I'm really surprised he's able to like hold back as much as he is.
Yeah.
This guy was like, he was just like constantly side eye. It was wonderful. Lovely hating right there. Lovely hating. And, obviously the child, Xavier such a, I was just annoyed with him that time. So, and then towards the end, we'll get to that right now.
Yeah, when I was watching the
Like,
episode and and Apocalypse, he entered Apocalypse and then he pushed him out and he fell off the chair. I was like, Philip is going to say it's a fraud. Philip is going
it's a
to say it's a
fraud, bro. Like, you stand up, get up. Like, I have to go and look at it again. Why can he not walk? We have alien technology. We have mutants with like the ability to, control the planet and all of that. And we can't heal one man's spine. Don't give me that. No, no, no. Key cancer shouldn't exist in the Marvel universe outside of mutant, like evil villain created cancer. Like normal cancer should have been, gone. There's too much like powers and geniuses and alien technology around. This guy should be able to walk.
So in the comics right now he can walk.
uh, he can walk.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason why all this time he just like, bruh,
Oh, he's been able to walk for I
this guy
think
can?
about like almost 10 years now.
Yeah. This guy can time travel, but he can't fix his spine, brother. Yeah. Yeah. This guy, I can't. Let me see. Right before, yeah, because Ramatat enters his mind. That's no. This guy just pulled Xavier into his mind and just talked to him anyhow. Then kicked him out. We could not do anything else. Like, this guy, look at you, getting manhandled everywhere. Anyone with a little bit of psychic power is manhandling you. Like he's. I don't see it's like a cold fraud. A cold fraud is like Piccolo. He's gonna aura farm and then he's gonna get his ass beat. This guy doesn't aura farm. He just gets his ass beat until he's like he needs to do like the one little thing to like give them the edge. And even then, half the time he's not going to do it because morals. I might have to start an Xavier hatred, bro. Especially if he keeps on comparing himself to the great daddy Magneto. How dare he? How dare he? I guess whoever they slide them as well with that. I guess it's the necessary evil. Fucking hell. Bro did all that talking to Kang just to just to alley oop, just to alley oop. What was his name?
Who?
Ben Stur or whatever his original name was. Just alley oop that guy into Apocalypse, bro. And also, I guess we'll explain it later. Like the ship, is it that
It's a
the
celestial ship.
celestial? Yeah, this is celestial. Is it like the celestial set it up because it had like
Drawings of his future. Yeah.
predictions of like his future and all of those things. And she did like the Celestials have basically set it as like some uh canon event type thing for Apocalypse that it must happen, or did Apocalypse itself from the future ensure that like he would always be by like
I'm not sure in the comics. I might be misremembering, but I'm pretty sure he saw the pictures of his future in a cave, not in the celestial ship. But then
um,
through Ramatat, he found the celestial ship, and then that's when he got turned into Apocalypse.
um,
That's what I remember. I don't know if I don't think I'm misremembering. I'm like 60% sure I'm right.
um, and they dropped lots of like reference. Like I looked into uh like I read a bit about all this stuff last week. So I already had an insight. I was able to catch some stuff. We talked about like what I'm talking about externals, and I was like, okay, these guys are just like teasing left and right about stuff.
Hmm.
Mm. Thank, as I said, this guy, what did he do, bro? Bro just he was like, he was smiling suspiciously for like 2 episodes, realized he was not built for this, and immediately dipped. Talking about some, to defeat him, you need to be external. Man, get your lame ass, bro. It's so sick. You're running away. You're running away, bro.
Now, why would he run
Uh,
away? Like, why would he
like
willingly stay
I,
there?
Bro, he's a fraud. He's always been a fraud. He's like Blackbeard from One Piece, if you know.
Yes,
The
yeah,
guy he only
yes.
pieces to off screen and to backdoor. He can't face you straight up.
Actually, yes. I don't know that much about Blackbeard, but at least I know like yes, like Kang is like Blackbeard in that way. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only reason why Kang in the comics, the only reason why Kang was there was because of Apocalypse. So like,
Mm,
I mean, it makes sense in animation that he ran away like after Apocalypse became Apocalypse, but like it wasn't really expanded upon like in the animation. So I wonder if we'll see him again.
yeah. And then Xavier, after all that whining, if you ask me, towards the end, bro crashed out.
Where, which
Yeah,
part are you talking
nah, bro.
about?
I was
Oh,
shocked.
yeah, yeah.
Like
When
when he was like, "Your mother
yeah, was
must have
right.
known."
I'm like,
Was right. I was like, and my mouth was open. I was so shocked.
me
I was like,
too.
I expected from Cyclops because Cyclops is more correct. Like Cyclops is a madman. But I was so surprised. Like I was like, what?
I was
Ah,
I was like, he did not just see that. He did not
the
just
bro
see
continued. What?
that.
This
No,
writing
no,
is fire?
no.
Nah,
he,
this bro, nah.
I wonder if this is going to lead into like Charles being like a more like darker, like or more comics accurate because the Charles Xavier we have in like the X Men animation is not comics accurate. In the comics, he's more he's a terrible person. So he's a really terrible person. So maybe they are going to make it like maybe this how they are going to make him be more like in the comics. Then that makes sense. But I hate the comics version of Xavier, so I don't want him to be in animation.
Mm. Other characters already talk about Bishop. No one else does anything of. Oh, Rogue. Yeah, I was one of the person I remembered. They addressed that thing you wanted them to address, but they addressed. Oh
I
no,
know,
we
I
never
know.
know.
When I was
Yeah,
watching that episode, I was smiling.
Magneto and this, and I was like,
I was
oh,
like, Philip was trying to gaslight me, but I was right. I was right. Like they needed to address that
oh,
shit,
bro.
bro. uh,
Yeah, well, it was addressed as indirectly as possible.
yes, and
Magneto knows you gotta move on or
it, it
whatever.
like it wasn't as peak as season one, but it was satisfactory. I was like, it's enough for now. Like I'm satisfied for now. Like yeah, you guys are cooking. And then Magneto
Mm.
dropping one-liners every scene, bro. One-liners every scene, bro.
Oh my god,
It's almost as good as watching Darth Vader dropping code lines. Like, oh,
that Vader has nothing on Magneto. I'm sorry.
uh,
No,
uh,
no.
nah, bro. Like, I still think,
That.
I think Darth
Wait,
Vader.
you said Darth Vader?
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Sorry, for some reason I thought you said Dark Side.
No, no, hell no, hell
Ah,
no.
let me
What?
take that back. I was like, what? Oh yeah, yeah. Your bro is definitely Darth Vader level. Yeah.
Like one of the coolest lines I've ever seen in fiction was I think the 2022 Darth Vader comics, and when he got surrounded by the rebels, and then this man looks at them and
Wait. You'll be Darth Vader, I'll be the rebels, right? Stand down, Vader. You are surrounded. There's too many of us. Stand down.
all I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. Cold,
Up to the cinema.
cold.
Up to the cinema. Bruh.
How did you know I knew the
I don't know
line?
if he gets a paycheck. Oh, why wouldn't you know? No? Why would you not know? I'm not here to glaze another character, bro. Let's get back to the main focus of Glaze. Big Daddy Magneto. After bro got essentially officially dumped by Rogue, bro's like, I bet we got pressing matters to deal with. Let's see how we're gonna gaslight this boy into holding up our future. He doesn't trust me anymore, but maybe I can get Xavier onto our team. Xavier tries just as them up with the apocalypse, hates them now, like really set in stone, hates them, he wants them all dead and blah blah blah. Magneto is like, enough. And Bishop is like, all right guys, we need to leave. and they're like, no, maybe we need to stay and stop them. Bishop's like, nah, bro, we need to leave. And then this guy's like, don't be the villain when you already
No, no,
have me.
not true.
Ooh.
No, no, no. He said,
Kick them out,
he said, why
bro.
be the villain, Bishop, when you have me? I'm like, what? Then
Yeah.
I put my hand on my head. I'm like, absolute cinema.
I was like, what is
Absolute.
the god doing? Before I get too deep into the glaze, right before that happened, these guys fought Apocalypse and then they all go woke. I was watching that shit. I was watching that. I was like, Omega levels, where you are, bro? Where's all the Omega level at? And I mean, she saw Magneto after they all leave, hold his own against Apocalypse. Like, and,
I mean, to
push
be fair,
himself even further to do.
he got his ass whooped though.
Yeah, but he was holding his own. And then after the ship is about to blow, he's able to push himself in further to do what he did to stop the explosion. If he had
Yeah.
displayed a fraction of that during your jumping, like these guys don't know how to jump, bro. They need to learn how to jump. DC and no one knows how to jump, with the exception of Wonder Woman, of course. None of them knows how to jump. They need to take lessons from
JJK.
JJK. That was story. That was so terrible. Rogue, stop using your punching powers when you're fighting, bro. Suck a nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
Pause.
That's a,
You need to suck. You need to test someone and drain them of all their wares. Like I feel like that should be part. Like you should have different game plans, and they should be like, all right, guys, game plan R, and everyone's job is to like hold their main villain down for Rogue to suck them dry. Pause.
I mean, she wouldn't be able. She would probably like faint or something, because she absorbs
Yeah.
personalities and
She'll
memories
do.
too. So she would. I don't even think she'd be like. She'll probably be schizo. Schizo. She'd be like what do you call it? Legion.
She'll be more than whatever she did. Should have gone from doing nothing to doing something in my books. And doesn't it like wear off unless she
It
holds the
does.
person
It
for
does,
too
but it
long. If
takes
she does, yeah.
it takes time though.
I know it takes a lot, like almost it can be almost permanent if she holds the person for too long. But if she's like a quick dip, you know, there's something light, or even better, everyone else touches her, like the team touches her, and then she uses all of their powers. Like, bruh, no strategy whatsoever. You need to take
Oh,
lessons from
like,
anime.
but that, like, I can if you say like Rogue, like using her powers on Apocalypse, that would make more sense. But I think that's more dangerous. But like them giving her their powers is like that's inefficient because you're draining, you're draining people who know how to use their skills so that she can temporarily use their skills she's not familiar with. That's not reasonable.
Yeah, they can do something, bro. Besides, aren't they a team? Don't they run drills? I've seen
No,
X-Men.
no, with
They
Magneto.
run drills, bro. Or everyone else.
Yeah,
Maybe just
sure,
for
with
Max. Yeah,
everyone
it's
else.
whatever.
Yeah, sure, with
Yeah,
everyone. The thing
they've
is,
never they've never had a game plan.
this is
Their
Apocalypse.
plan
Like
in every fight has been to hope for the best.
the thing is,
Punch and hope for the best.
Apocalypse is an Avengers level threat. There was no way they were going to be able to take him.
Speaking of it, why was bro having trouble the entire time? Like before, Magneto then came around. Like how was he having a trouble with Kang's army? Because I saw after like I because I used to okay, it's not fully grown to his power. He's like just like sort of like a regular mutant. And then before he enters his domain, like the ship or whatever, I see him like shrug off all the because they try to stop him before he enters, right? Like yeah, and then he beats them. He beats all of them, and then because that's the power side. So he's already strong enough to beat all of them before getting his buff. If he could do that, why was he even like struggling whatsoever against these like random people in Egypt? Obviously,
He
the robots are strong, but they're not the whole X-Men team strong.
in the comics is
It was
something
Magneto
different.
was there.
In the comics, it didn't like happen exactly the way it did in the animation. But like in the
Like,
animation, they made it seem like how do you call it? He hadn't fully come into his powers, and everyone was shunning him. So like he didn't even what do you call it? Want to use his powers for them until like he became a savior for them. That's how it made it seem like. But I haven't really thought like deep into it because like it raises other questions
Mhm.
like um
Yes.
because the problem is I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like thinking about this because in the comics like the Sand people are like almost like family to him, even though they are like survival or the fittest. Well, not really family, but like the people like he would like they would respect because he was strong. So then I don't know why that he didn't have like respect and he was shunned in the animation. It's kind of yeah, it's kind of weird.
Mhm. Like, it's just like the first time I saw him, I saw oh, this Apocalypse, but like he's young or whatever. That their first like raid against the city with Magneto like randomly oral farming floating in the background. I was like, okay, these guys are all like, this is like an actual battle war for them. But Magneto by his own could level the city, Rogue could level the city, Xavier could take over everyone. Like that's what it was like. Man, I was like, okay, so if this guy actually fools and he's not, he's for apocalypse, so these guys, the X-Men can take him, and that didn't happen. That was what I was like, okay, but I felt like they were able to do more than just barely stagger him in a fight.
I don't know if like that's I don't know about like the animation. I'll say it again, but like the problem is in the comics we don't know if Apocalypse is immortal as part of because he has so many mutations, and we don't know if he's like immortal because of his mutation or he's immortal because of the celestial armor and modification he got. Like we literally don't know. So it's hard to like unless maybe Bodimeo made his own decision and he'd be like, okay, Apocalypse without celestial upgrades is like mortal and he doesn't have all his mutations. But like in the comics he has a lot
Mm.
more mutations before he entered the celestial destiny. But like we don't know where his immortality comes from, so it's debatable.
I see. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway, past the uselessness of the general cast, after Magneto, pushes them into the time portal, Xavier doesn't make it through. He's like stuck around like a helpless child, talking about stuff. Magnus, Eric, no, Apocalypse, don't do this. And that's it. All he did. All he did. Bro tried one attack. That should go. That should go reflected. And he passed out. I said, nah, bro. Nah.
Bro.
Like, you don't understand. He attacked him, he sent a psychic attack, and then Apocalypse just said, nah, and he passed out. Like, how big of a fraud can you be?
It's apocalypse. Like I don't know like it's apocalypse.
Okay, bro, he's not one in the fight. I've seen him enter a random human being, a random mortal's mind, and nearly cry from it. Like,
Who
what
Kang?
is the purpose of you? No, it was the slave master guy that he tried to get information from. Like,
Because Kang put
I don't
something in
care.
him.
I don't care, Michael. If you are getting beat by not even the person directly, but by like some third party firewall that they left behind, how are you calling yourself the greatest telepath on earth, or at least one of the greatest telepaths on earth? You're a fraud.
Be-
I'm taking that title away from you. You're just an average Joe. I'm calling you Ben Simmons. You're Ben
bro,
Simmons, bro. You're not LeBron James. You are
bro,
not. You're Ben Simmons. You're an average dude. You and I, we are the same. What's the
bro.
purpose of your powers?
That the
In fact, you
animation,
have some small
see
psychic ability.
the
I can
animation,
walk. We are the same.
the animation just making is just making is just doing my boy dirty. Like
Your boy. That's why you're a fraud
he
too.
went he went against like Kang, and Kang is like Tony Stark's descendant from the what 37th or something. I forgot something. And like yeah, his tech is like ridiculous, and he went up against Apocalypse. So like it's reasonable, it's
Has he
reasonable.
gotten a single W this entire series?
He's going against like crazy people. Like what do you expect,
Has he gotten a single W this entire series?
bro?
I cannot say the same for other characters in this series.
It,
That's what I can say.
because he
Other
has
characters
barely
have gotten more than one W. This guy has not. He's a fraud.
because this is the
Full
first
stop.
we've just seen we've literally just seen him in like the first three episodes, like, and two other episodes he has gone against beasts, he has gone against monsters.
I'm
So
talking. I'm
like
adding season one to this. When I said entire season one, season two,
he was barely in
he's a
season
fraud.
one.
I don't care. He's a fraud.
He
All
literally
I've seen
like
from him
he literally only came
is
like
he
what
report.
at the end of season one.
Is he a fraud? Yes or no? Is water wet? Yeah.
bro,
Is grass
bro.
green?
Like there's no what do you call it? There's no he hasn't gone up against
Came
an
by the
easy
end of season
opponent
one.
though.
He
Yeah,
came by the end of season. Bro left his wife. Bro left a good life talking about some X-Men need me. We did not need you. Bro left his bro left a good home just to come and put 0 points. Just to put
he
that zero
saved,
point.
bro. He saved Ed from Asteroid M.
Who? Him? Oh no. Guess what he did? He woke up the savior of Earth from after them. That's what he did. He woke up Magneto, who did the actual saving. So
Yes,
that's the best he can
exactly.
do. That's his biggest doubt this entire season. Waking up Magneto. And even then Boom and I is gonna end up into like a bigger problem later.
Why are you saying like that?
So no,
We can give spoilers. We can give
I don't
spoilers.
know, man. It's just gonna end up as onslaught. So his plus and his minuses they cancel out. Net zero.
Yeah, say it as if Onslaught was
He's
his
done
fault.
more harm than good.
Onslaught, you're making me slander Big Daddy Magneto, but like Onslaught is Magneto's fault. Well, it's both of them their fault
It's both of them therefore, but the thing is, Magneto's W's are more than his L's.
because
Net positive.
he was literally built up for the whole of season one.
And well deserved if you ask me.
Of
Look at my glorious daddy.
bro, like like it's my
Was
turn to
out here bagging other people's girl,
it's my
flexing
turn
in
to
front of
glaze.
Parliament.
It's
Oh,
my turn to glaze. Like let me talk about the person I'll talk about. You're making me take the opposite side just to defend Charles. I'm going to talk about the glorious skin, Magneto, bro.
oh yeah.
Like I don't know what like drugs Bodemir was on when he was writing Magneto, but I want what he was on. I want what Bodemir was on because that nigga cooked. He has cooked Magneto from season one, and he's still even when he has left the series, he has still cooked season two, bro. Like Magneto, like, and what like the greatest thing is not only like Magneto is like him, but like the character development that happened in season one. It's still in Magneto. It's not like he went back to his old ways. Like he pushed all of them in the portal to save them, and this man was facing apocalypse alone. Then uh, and they're like Charles and Magneto relationship peak.
Also, yeah. And also, I know in the comics Magneto's supposed to have a wife, and the one we saw Charles had a girl. I actually know the real reason why he left his girl. Bro was coming for his real girlfriend, his real boyfriend.
my,
Bro was
my
coming for his babe.
my Magneto.
Bro was coming for his actual babe, bro.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
even a bit too close.
When I was watching the episode there, I was like, yo, Charles, I get a little sus, bro. Like he's
So,
powerful.
bro, I don't like we are mentioning his name. Don't be moaning out to Magnus. Magnus. Like, bro, calm down.
We all know he's him, but like chill, bro. Like chill.
I think I'm gonna need you guys to hate each other again, bro. Like, you got a little bit too much devil in your chick right there.
Uh, but nah, like their friendship was like the fact that we got to see like their strong friendship in this episode was like one of the most killer plot lines of the episode. When Apocalypse is like going to like kill Magnus and like what's his name? Charles is begging,
Uh,
and then the way he killed Magneto was like crazy. Like that was ridiculous. Like he exploded his body from within.
yeah, I heard people say he might not have killed him, but he might have like sent him to the future or something to make him a horseman.
That yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, what were we talking about? I don't remember.
Or glazing someone, bro.
Yeah, but which part of the glazing? Like he has done so many things, we can glaze a lot of it. Which part of the glazing were we glazing?
We are talking about the interesting relationship.
Oh yeah, we're talking about like you're saying that people are speculating that he might not have killed
Yeah.
Magneto and he sent him into the future. Yeah, I mean, first of all, I don't think they actually. Honestly, I like Xmen97 is like a 7 out of 10, like the whole TV show. But like Magneto has literally made this TV show a 10 out of 10, and I highly doubt they are going to like take him out. Yeah, so like it's
Mm.
very possible. It's very like.
Personally,
Mhm.
I think so far this TV show is a 10 out of 10 to me. Rather, it's some things that bring it down a bit. Like, which I've forgotten about those things until like recently I was looking through some episodes. I remember that this one had this like bullshit happening. But apart from that, like 10 out of 10.
Like what?
Mm.
For example, like what?
The whole Jean and Cyclops back when the original Jean found out that he got married and had a child with a clone, and she was like pissed off, and it
No,
was
no, no.
like she
See,
was being like
I
a review.
like see I told you every time Jean and Cyclops are in the same scene, everybody's IQ goes below room temperature. All the characters become shit, and they stop thinking, and it pisses me off because every scene, like I don't think I've ever, I can't remember a good scene with Cyclops and Jean. It's so annoying. Well, apart from the fight scenes are peak. I'm not going to lie, but like yeah, their interactions
Guys.
are sweet.
Yeah,
uh, I mean that Cyclops either way. Like it doesn't matter if Jean is there. Like Cyclops will always give the eyes, but like Cyclops and Jean, the drama is pointless. It's annoying. Yeah. But
yeah. And then a bit on Rogue and Magneto when it happened, I was like, why, bro? Like, I was just looking at my boy Gambit like that, and I was like, nah, this is not right.
I was like, this is
This is
peak.
not right.
I was like, this is
Bro, that was
peak.
just glorified cheating. Like, hell nah, bro.
Of course it was like that. No,
Nah.
it wasn't cheating. She left Gambit.
She didn't. They were doing their training at fucking 12 in the midnight for a long time because she told Gambit about, I'm thinking of doing something to Eric is because he can touch me. When they were having the party in Genosha around
Hmm.
that time. But they had been doing their nonsense, like they had been building it up for a long ass time before that.
I mean, not really,
Ish told
because
it by the implied, yeah.
because before like that, Rogue and Magneto had dated before that. Like before that
Yes,
whole.
like, I don't know, 10 years ago,
Yeah.
when she
So
had the
so they're just
memories and stuff too.
so they're just showing the chemistry that they still have.
Yeah. That was just stupid. First of all, they've known each other for a long. Like it's not like this is the time that they've met. They've been
Of course,
throughout the
but this
original
this
series.
is
They've
the
known each
time.
other,
This is the time Charles died and Magneto had taken over. So they're literally close the
and
entire
this was also
time.
the time when
And
you had a new man who's been together with for a long time. So like
and
he
and
has been
and, and
long.
no 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 and was he or a family like our glorious father? Was he throwing cold ass lines like our glorious father? Tell me that, bro.
It's understandable why she would want to switch. But God damn, have some morals. Besides, we know that she didn't really
Nah,
love him
bro.
at the end
Nah.
because she was
If
like, I have to actually go
nah,
back to my men.
nah, bro.
My
If
men gave
my
us the best or whatever.
nah. If Magneto was dropping cold ass lines like that, my wife left me, I would have been like, you know what? I understand
Uh,
it. Like it's like that. Even I want to marry that man because his lines are so. Yeah, nah, hell nah,
Alright, bro, you do it too much. But I can't blame you for it.
We
It's
gotta glaze.
understandable.
We have to glaze our glorious daddy. Anyway, but yeah, I honestly, honestly speaking, I think Magneto is the best part of this TV show. Regardless, I
Yeah,
would have liked the TV show, but I think Magneto is because the first 3 episodes, I didn't talk about Magneto like that because I still thought the TV show was good, but he wasn't like he didn't have as much scenes and impact as season one, so it wasn't as good as season
yeah.
one for me. But then they dropped episode 4, and I was like, anytime you make this guy the center of attention, you have cooked. You can give
No,
me
but he's dead. What are you going to do for the rest of the season?
I was thinking about,
Oh my
in my mind, I was like, yo, like these guys, like, like, how can you just take out the greatest character like that? Like, we have to wait for like 4 episodes or like maybe a season before they bring him back, bro. And what do you call it? Yeah, so it's crazy, but like at the end of the episode, that whole thing with Wolverine, Black Widow, and Captain
god.
America, that scene did not need to be there. That was like, I don't think that what did I think that scene was like, I feel like they're
Yeah, I guess.
already, like, there are too
Yeah,
many
they
things
already planned.
happening.
Yeah, they already planned how it's going to. See, I want to believe they're going to cook, but I think they're gonna go into a different direction, like a different part of the story. Because I think this is like the storyline where they say he's gonna be like a new Weapon X, so he's gonna be he and his gang. They're gonna do some fighting. He's gonna get the adamantium back, and then we're going to probably do something else. I don't know how they're gonna do it. It depends, but they're gonna like on some telenovela type shit. They're gonna do like three different storylines and tie it back into the main with the main plot. I think they're gonna get this apocalypse storyline like maybe after three episodes. So because
And
it's gonna be 9 episodes this season, right? We're already on the fourth episode. So I think at least 2 episodes of bullshit, maybe three, maybe two. Let me say two, and then we'd have one episode start tying things together, and 2 episodes for the finale.
the
Yeah.
thing, like, that's the thing I was afraid of when I watched the X Force episode, because I think that, like, previously the X Force episode was my favorite episode. So I feel like regardless, I'm going to enjoy it. But I feel like it is like my experience as a whole, like the fact that they are wasting our time alone is going to piss me off so much that like my rating will come down. Because
Mm.
one of the things that annoy me is like when my time is being wasted. I'm like, like, I'm like, stop gaslighting me that like this is good. Even though it's good, I'm like, just get to the point. Like sometimes that's how it is for me. So it might affect like my rating or like what I think about it. But like, I don't know. Hopefully they can make it, because as I said previously, the X Force episode was the best for me. So maybe they can make it like
Interesting.
that good. Maybe. So um, hopefully, and hopefully they bring Magneto back, bro. Like
I feel like I've been glazed my little now, bro.
I know,
Man, this guy
like when I'm saying, I'm
1v1
like,
apocalypse. Right, he was getting
uh,
beat. Him and Xavier, you have to protect Xavier too. Of course, I was like, man, fuck all that shit, bro. Send me to that
mm.
city right now. We're gonna blow that bit up. And
And
Magneto
like
like, no, I must stop it. I was like, oh,
I've
oh,
not read like that many X-Men comics, but like the way they fleshed out Charles and Magneto's, what do you call it, storyline. And as I said, like Magneto's character development in season 1 didn't like magically disappear. He's still in season 2. Like he's not
yeah.
he's he's not a good person, but like his ideals, the way he was going about trying to achieve his ideals have leaned like more towards Charles. It hasn't changed, but it has led
Yeah,
more towards Charles. And
yeah.
I mean, previously in the comics he was like just a villain, but like
Mm,
like as time went on they made him more of like an anti-hero, like the antithesis to Charles. And like it's shown more in like this season, like it's like,
yeah.
well, it's short, it's
I forgot he was a bad guy. This like I was like forgot. Until I look at Reddit, someone was like maybe this is how they bring back like the old man Lee to maybe he comes back like his memories altered or something. I was like, oh
mm,
right, he used to be a villain. I used to dead as like murder people for fun. Like I forgot about that. He'd be like, well, 90% of the world is gonna die. A small price to pay for the mutant kind. Yeah, I forgot. It used to be like that.
like honestly, when Xmen97 first started, I thought Magneto was like secretly the villain. I thought he was just trying to take over like the Xavier School for the Gifted to like somehow destroy the X-Men. That's what I thought in season 1.
Mm,
But like they cooked and like gave him crazy character development, and then season 2, I totally forgot this guy was a villain. I still remembered he was an anti-hero, but like I was like, yeah,
yeah.
nah, this. And when he like decided to like stop the black hole to save the people, I was like, this man has
Mm.
changed. This man has really changed, because at first you'd be like, humans, fuck them niggas.
Oh, brother.
Uh, You'll be
You
like,
know, it would have been funny. It would have been funny if you allowed them to die, and then one of them was like his ancestor or something, and he just ceased to exist, bro.
oh, nah, it's really, yeah,
Also, you remember the whole time thing we talked about? Like, I was really looking out for it, and when Bishop came, he was like, "You guys should be messing around in the past, blah blah. Apocalypse is never been the best guy to place a bet on." Like, yo, aren't you like here right now to save your future? Like, isn't that how is that different from what we're doing? I don't think he even addressed the whole time thing. He's just like, "Well, Apocalypse is not the guy for this job. Trust me." So, but at the very least, it shows that yeah, time is somewhat linear. Should I say it's linear? It's like if okay, you've seen Harry Potter now, right? You
yeah,
know the place where him,
yeah. I know what you're saying.
yeah, with the time
Harry
traveler and all
was
of that.
Harry was always supposed to go back in time and then do all those things. That's why
Yes,
those things happen in the first.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So is that if I'm saying from
That's
how I'm seeing it, that's how it is for them,
yeah. That's
right?
what I'm saying. Like that's my point. My point is that is how Marvel has always been. And no, no, not no, no. Those are actually two different concepts.
Yeah, there are two different concepts.
Those are actually two different
There's one
concepts.
where it's like there's only one timeline. The things are basically like
Mm.
linear. Time travel is just like wordplay. It's not real. Like I don't say there's no
No,
real time travel. It's
that's
just
the yeah. You're talking about the box theory, the box type of theory. That's not the official name, but
yeah,
like as I was saying, Harry was always supposed to go back in time and cast the Patronus spell to save future Harry. That's just how it was going to be.
that's
There's
Harry.
no different timeline. That's just it. But like in the Marvel
Yeah,
comics, when you go back and you change something, it creates a branch timeline, but the timeline will always be the same.
yeah. That's what I would like. I thought like in Endgame when they went into the past, do all of that all that they did. They visited like between the original timeline and the other timeline that they visited. I can't remember. I think the timeline that they were in, they didn't change anything in their past. They just went to different timelines past, took their Infinity Stones for a bit, brought it to their presence, used it, and brought sent
They
it back to
went
them.
they went
They didn't
into the
actually,
past, and from the point where they did something to change the past, created a branch timeline. So from that
yeah.
point on, that is a branch timeline, not their main timeline.
Mm.
And
But they were able to go back to their like quote unquote like the timeline where
okay, so this is how it
Loki
happened.
escapes and then everything alters
Have
now.
you seen Loki season 1?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah, so the Avengers in Infinity, so in Endgame went back into the time. From the time they
mm,
went to when they started the event change, created a branch timeline in
mhm,
which Loki escaped. The Loki
yeah,
in the Loki TV show is from that timeline, and the TVA
yeah,
sets everything right. So the main timeline still exists, but the Avengers, because they went back in time, created a branch timeline. So there, anytime you
mhm,
go back in time and change something, it creates a branch timeline, but the main timeline is always unaffected.
yeah. But in Xmen97 specifically, it doesn't look like they're creating brand time. Like, it looks like everything's like boxed in. Like for them in their past, there was a guy called Aben Ben Sabo, whatever his name is, who had Kang as
I've
his
been Sabaneri.
antagonist. Had yeah, I can't pronounce his name. Had Kang as his antagonist. Had the X-Men come to see him, which fueled his hatred for them in the present, and had his ship. I don't know if he is fully from the Celestial or his future self also played a role in that. Like, and in X-Men 97, like the original series, they face Apocalypse as a villain in the current time, like the episode 1, when in the future, when he escaped from Cyclops, then he goes into the past, back to the 90s, which is what happened in the old series to go and face them as uh, in in that time. So it's sort of box like it's following a fixed line. In
Yeah,
the old series,
no,
Apocalypse comes
the
to them
thing
because
is,
in this current future, it's like
the problem is just because like you can't say it is you can't say that's how it is just because of that one event, because it could
yeah, but
be
it's not
that
just one; it's like multiple.
which was the multiple you're talking about.
At least
No,
in
even
relation to Apollo.
Hmm.
relation to apocalypse because for all of them they always term it as destiny. That's the theme they've been going with. It was destiny's fate. Like it's destiny for Nathan to do this, it's destiny for apocalypse to become this. And then no matter how much
I
they try to
think
change it, it's destiny to come to life.
I yeah, but that's actually a different concept. So the concept that the thing will happen no matter what is different from the box concept, because the box concept is the concept that the box concept is the concept that, as I was saying, Harry was always supposed to go back in time and what do you call it, cast the Patronus spell. And
Mhm.
so like there's no branch timeline, like there is no future in which Harry would not have gone. There's no there's no future in which Harry wouldn't have gone into the past to cast the Patronus spell. Like that's like without Harry going back to the past, like reality would not exist. Like that's the concept from the destiny thing. The destiny thing is that Abin Savenir was always supposed to be Apocalypse. So no matter what you do to try to change it, he would have become Apocalypse. So that means even if the X-Men didn't go back in time to interfere, he would have been Apocalypse. If the X-Men went back in time to interfere, some way, somehow, he would have still been Apocalypse. If the Avengers went back and interfere, he would still be Apocalypse. That's a different concept.
Then is this destiny thing unique to only people like Apocalypse and Nathan, or is it for everyone? Because it's not just Apocalypse who's affected by these things, like this time travel. Because time travel, when you go back in time, you kick a rock and the whole future changes. So many people get affected by this. Like there's this, I think, Khan's right hand person, like the lady that he left right. I read that she ends up as uh, she's someone of note from the future, like the current president. I think she's like I've forgotten which island, some sort of mutant island dictator type woman. But she
Mm.
becomes that because in the past, Khan does so and so. So it's like, is this also set in stone for her? Is it also her destiny? Or that, and if it's her destiny, doesn't mean that everyone has their destiny that's supposed to. At which point does this destiny thing just be being destiny, just being
Okay,
something to
so
affirm the hope of
so
storyline?
the thing is, I'm not trying to describe the time travel of
Mm-hmm.
Marvel. I was trying to separate the the theories of time travel we were talking about,
Yeah.
so that we understand, because right now we're talking about like three different, what do you call it, we're talking about three different theories of time travel. The first one we spoke about was the actual Marvel time travel, which is
Mm.
supposed to be how it is, which is not for some reason.
Yeah.
But like it's the fact that they go back in time, they interfere, it creates a brand timeline. The original timeline is still intact. That's
Mm-hmm.
actually how it is also in Marvel Comics. The second theory
Yeah.
is the one you were talking about in Harry Potter, where you go back in time
Mm-hmm.
and then you whatever happened was supposed to happen. There is no other timeline which exists that it wouldn't have happened. Because if that didn't happen, reality wouldn't have existed in the first place. That's the second theory. The third theory is a destiny thing, is that in that Apocalypse was always going to be Apocalypse. So no matter what you do to interfere with Apocalypse, it makes no difference, because it will always end to him becoming Apocalypse. So I wasn't trying to like describe the Marvel travel theory with what I was saying. I was trying to like differentiate between the three of them. So then, like
Mm-hmm.
we've already differentiated the three of them, and we know that the first one we're talking about is what Marvel is supposed to be. But the problem
Yeah.
is, it seems like these two are also
It's not.
like, yes, it's also
Yeah.
interfering in it in some way. So I mean, in theory they can all exist, because the third option can be viable in the sense that, you know how like in the DC comics they have like concrete events that you can't
Yeah.
change. I think
Yeah.
like that could apply where you can say is the third theory, like destiny, like no matter what it can always happen. I think that can exist in conjunction with the first theory, that some people's like destiny are like concrete points in the timeline that no matter what, like you can't change. The problem is the second theory. Like I mean, because If the second theory is how it works, the first theory can't be true.
Yeah. Well, I'm not applying the second theory to the Marvel comics. I know that one is different. These MCU is also different. But in X-Men 97, that's how it looks like. Because why is Bishop still around? Brad's been around for so long to fix his future, and it seems like nothing has changed.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
Bishop
I feel like
isn't
him
from
coming to the past.
our future anymore. He's from a different future.
Look, oh, what about Cable too? Like
Cable is also from a different future.
then Nathan, like Nathan, Cable is just Nathan's future, right? So that
Yeah.
future that Cyclops them just went to is not the X-Men's future anymore.
Yeah, it's not a feature like that. So that's the problem I have with how Marvel does their comics. I feel like they just use it as excuses. So like a writer will come in and writes like a future that like, let's say in the future Cable became Cable and blah blah blah, and then some writer will just come and like come back in and write a different future which is canon. So if that writer's future is canon, that means Cable's future cannot be canon.
Mm, it's crazy. Wait, Tesla.
Okay. Um. Yeah, it's already been in an hour and 6 minutes, so we have to end here. So
Mm,
yeah,
Powerful comics.
yeah.
That's why DC is better, bro.
I mean, yeah,
Mm,
technically, yeah. I mean, it's because we're both DC fans. That's why. But like, to be fair, Marvel Comics is trash. It's not like they don't have anything like
yeah,
anything good ongoing right now. Uh,
yeah. I'm not biased.
it's
I'll
and
never be biased.
they keep on like just doing character assassinations and like, bro, Marvel Comics is. Have you seen this whole like Cyclops was right theory?
Also, sure. No, I'm sure it's gonna be trash. Well, not trash,
Bro,
but like it's gonna be something crazy because
it's
Cyclops is he's tweaking, bro. He tweaks on a daily basis.
no, to be fair, I do agree. I do agree. Like Cyclops was right, but like it's a whole thing. Like we'll talk about it next time. But like it's a whole thing. You can if you're like you can like go and read about it, so you can laugh where we're talking about it. But like it's a whole thing. Cyclops was right. I'm telling you, bro. It's crazy. They literally have a
Yeah,
Reddit page called Cyclops was right, and I was like, I was like, what? But like it's a whole stuff with the Phoenix Force and the Phoenix Five and the Messiah Complex comics. So
mm,
yeah, but yeah. Anyway, guys, we have to end here because apparently, well, you realize like there are a lot of pauses in this podcast episode because like we had a lot of real IRL like interruptions. So we're going to end it here because initially we wanted to do like we wanted to talk about Moana and then what do you call it, and then give like have a conversation about like the animation and the live action, but like we have too many IRL stuff interrupting the podcast, so like we're going to end it here, and then the next episode we'll talk about Moana, and then maybe we'll talk about the
yeah,
Cyclops was right theory. But
yeah. I was
before
about to say. I feel like every episode we leave with stuff that we're supposed to finish. We should just like have like an episode or two that's dedicated to wrapping all those loose
yeah,
ends.
yeah, I know, right, bro,
Yeah,
because if the channel was bigger and like we can dedicate more time, like we'll do like 3 hour podcast, which would be crazy. Anyway, we have like I think 80 something subscribers right now. I forgot to tell you. So like thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you all who watch the shorts and decided to subscribe to our channel. But before we officially close, I just want to um ask you what you've watched the Moana animated movie. What's your rating of it? What did you think?
me
Yes, like at the time when you watched Moana, how good was it out of a
as a
10?
as a movie,
Yeah,
an 8. As a musical, 9.9.
I see. When I watched the live action, it's a 10 out of 10. Moana was a 10 out of 10.
Interesting.
And
I'm
yeah,
wow.
the actress, the casting was great. And the grandmother is MVP. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it's the same in the animation, but like the grandmother and the chicken, they are MVP like of the whole.
Actually, I was a bit too hard, bro. Time has dilated me a bit. As a movie, like an 8.5, as yeah, as a musical, it's a 9.9.
Yeah, it was actually really good. Them spontaneously busting into like songs annoyed me. It literally annoyed me, but in the context of the movie, it was good. It was like it was actually really good. Like Moana was, but then if I giving it a 10, but like yeah, it was that good. It was that good. The
That's crazy.
problem,
But I know you don't like musicals. I thought you wouldn't like
bro,
it at all.
you don't understand the casting. The casting was so good. Moana, like the girl
Uh,
who played Moana, it was she will be a star. I hope she does well, and I hope people go and watch her movie. I told in my review, I told people who already saw the animation not to see them because I think it's a waste of money. But I hope the movie does well because the casting, the grandmother was great, Moana was great, and of course the
The
chicken Hey
Rock.
Hey, and the Rock was mid, but like Hey Hey was really good. It was the casting was really good.
Yes,
But yeah,
I see.
yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the movie. So yeah, I just wanted us to put this out there before you go. So thank you guys for like being with us for another episode. Philip, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just remember when I was giving update session and I was talking about RDC. I was actually gonna mention they released the short film recently called League of Extraordinary Heroes.
Yeah.
It's peak. Go watch it. It's really good. Very funny too.
I watched the I watched
No,
I watched up to the part they were sitting like the up to the part they were sitting in the car. Like that was like the first 1 minute and I stopped. I was like, bro,
bro.
I
You
was
need
like,
to finish it, bro. It's funny.
maybe tomorrow. But I was like, why is this thing so slow?
Bro.
Okay, that's it for episode 4 of the Immortal podcast. We spoke about, I don't remember what we talked about. Oh, we talked about Xmen97, yeah. And yeah,
Talk about Magneto.
the glorious daddy of
Daddy
this
man.
channel. We should make him a
uh,
mascot for this channel.
uh,
Oh, oh yeah. So take care, guys. Remember, God loves you guys.